Hey friends, welcome to Vine and Thorn Witch. So this video is part of a request. I have a series of questions that was given to me, and I'm going to make kind of a playlist of videos. So I'm going to read the questions. As a beginner witch, would you please explain what is energy work, how to use energy work, what is and how to use candle magic, how to pull in, ground, and meditate, how to use music in your craft, and any books that you might suggest for a beginner witch. So, like directly giving suggestions or recommendations makes me uncomfortable because every person's path is going to be a little bit different. But I thought the best way for me to do this is to enter it in a realm of what I would tell my younger self. And so that's how this little playlist is going to go. I'm not sure how many videos can be part of this, but those were a lot of questions that have my brain kind of going in different ways on how to explore them. So I don't know if this is going to be like an all thing for July, but you know, I'll probably be adding to this like over the year or years. We'll see how life goes. So I thought probably the best place to begin for video number 1 is what is witchcraft? And that is one of those things that is always going to be very personal. We are all going to approach our own practice based on our own experiences, our worldviews, and how we connect spiritually, and how that interacts with each of our lives. So there's no like one answer. And because we're always growing and expanding who we are, there's never a right answer. So it's always what is correct for you right now. Every spirituality, every religion, every thought process, every philosophy has some form of a magical practice in it. And so exploring those things is going to give you yourself the answer of what witchcraft is. And then when it goes into like, what is a witch? How do I know if I can call myself a witch? That is going to, again, be a personal thing. No book, YouTuber, person, or other witch can tell you what you know in your heart, what you know to be true. And we are all going to have moments where we have like imposter syndrome. We're all going to have moments where we interact with another person and feeling insecure. And we're all going to have moments where we feel really strong in who we are. And that kind of plays into everything as the human experience goes. So I think that when this question comes when this question comes up, I think that the biggest thing is to focus on what it means to you right now. So always be flexible and understand that that changes, and the direction and the focus of your life at that time is going to reflect in the way that you practice. So when it comes down to it, believe in yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust who you are. The biggest thing about witches is education, is to explore rabbit holes and to go down and learn things that aren't commonly talked about, to get into why we use this herb, what is the history in that herb, what is the history in this holiday, what is the history in all of these things, and exploring folklore and exploring land history and land stories. So make it your own, because there's endless options to learn and to grow in. And that is the foundation of what I would say is witchcraft and being a witch. They kind of go hand in hand, of course. So yeah, so if there's any other questions that you have on this video on what is it, please go ahead and ask. I will do my very best to answer them. I just wanted to put in there like a small disclosure that this sharing is just from my own practice. Again, I'm going to do this video series as if I'm telling it to my younger self, And if anyone can gain anything from it, then beautiful. And if not, then just leave it by. And thank you for the watch. Be kind to each other, and happy witching.